I should have put this at the top. I want to apologize for people tuning in and wanting to see a video of myself and Cam. We had once again had technical difficulties, so the show must go on. So this is a podcast. So you're seeing that lovely picture of Cam and the mediocre picture of me there. But yeah, so this is what we had technical difficulties. That's why we're not video streaming. So we apologize. But again, the content in today's show is going to be stellar because this young lady has had an amazing broadcasting career in both television and in radio, which is quite remarkable. But let's get back into it. Cam, when did you know and how did you pursue a career in broadcasting? How did you know you wanted to do that and talk about that journey from the beginning to your first gig?
I begged my parents for a tape recorder and they wouldn't get it for me. When they finally did, my neighbor and I across the street used to just play DJ. We'd play our records, and I remember my radio name was Maxie Saxy.
Oh, I love it.
Know where I got that. So I'd say, "This is Maxie Saxy, and you're listening to the sounds of Lou Rawls," and we'd play the record.
You'll never find.
Yes, exactly. Still one of my favorites. And then when I grew up and went to college, I actually majored in interior design. Couldn't quite get the math.
Wow, that's interesting.
So, but then I came up with this idea. I thought, well, I'd like to design sets for soap operas and TV shows. And the interior design professors were like, well, we've never heard that before, but why don't you go see the guy in communications just to see if there's something he can get you into. The guy was amazing. And he's like, have you ever thought of being on the air? And I said, no, have not, other than Maxie Saxy. And he said, I want you to take like a voice class. So I did it. He said, your voice is rich. And of course, it's gotten lower as I've gotten older. But but he said, you have a rich voice. Why don't you try it? So I went into the college, station, and I started to be a DJ, and I really loved it.
Wow.
And then I made the foray into TV just by chance. I was an intern at the NBC station in Flagstaff, Arizona, which at the time was, market number 206 out of 210.
Right.
It was so small. And I moved up I was doing weather, and then I moved up to anchor, and I was paid $5.25 an hour.
Wow. Loaded.
Yep. And I was the highest paid. But that was way back, But then I went to the Weather Channel for a couple of years, and then I came here.